You found the coolest place to be, the PlayStation Collecting Season. Come on, won't you sing with me? Welcome to the show. Gather round the boys and girls, collectors from around the world. Let's show the people what they need to know. Welcome to the show. Gonna talk to Jeff, only got the best. Gonna put their knowledge to the test. Gonna laugh and eat, gonna live the dream. Gonna show you things you've never seen. Gonna sing the song to the break of dawn. Gonna rock this party all night long. So come on everybody, let me see you dance. Get yourself ready, you got one more chance. You found the coolest place to be, the PlayStation Collecting Season. Come on, won't you sing with me? Welcome to the show. Gather round the boys and girls, collectors from around the world. Let's show the people what they need to know. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Whee!
Okay, what's up, everyone?
Hey,
What is going on?
Welcome to the PlayStation Collectors Podcast, Season 2. This is episode number 33. And we've got AJ back on the show tonight. Well, welcome back, AJ.
thanks,
What's
man.
up, man? What's going on, man?
Not too much. Not much.
Before we get into it, can I just say this thumbnail is amazing. Let's just
Oh,
say
Oh, yeah.
it's the best thumbnail ever, dude.
Yeah. Man, I was on the floor for a good 5 minutes over it. It was that good.
I might get that on a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying?
I don't blame you, man.
Sweet. I like it a lot. Pavel, well done, sir. Well done.
It's fitting with the PS5 release only came out a couple of weeks ago, too.
Heck
Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
Unfortunately, the PS5 release was pretty disappointing with the Metal Gear Solid collection.
I mean,
That's unfortunate.
they were all kind of. I mean, was there any like good one? I think they were all kind of crappy. I think the Switch one was so crappy too. So I don't know.
Oh,
They
yeah.
didn't do much
It's
with the
honestly
game.
hard to be excited when you hear a game's being ported over. Like a remake's, you know, I'm excited for the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, but when you hear a game's just being ported over, it almost says to you they're just doing it the easy way and cutting corners, and it's probably not going to be great.
It's kind of a cash grab, you know,
Yeah.
but it's all right. It's still cool because, like, you know, anytime I'm totally fine with it. Playing an old game on a new platform has its appeal, regardless.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to complain. At least I got a physical release. At these days, I'm just happy with what I get. I'll take the crumbs that we get. But you know, like I think on the Switch, I'm pretty sure like it's not playable without the update. I've heard, right, like at all. Like none of the games. I heard like none of it. Like just the in the menu or something is on the cart. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure like that's totally unusable. So I don't know.
Crazy. Like,
Is
unless
that a
they
physical?
make
Yeah.
a reprint, the game's permanently going to be unplayable without internet, which sucks.
And the saddest part is that there's so many Switch games like that. You know, it really bums me out.
Yep. New Star Ocean has a download required code right on the front of it and for the Switch. And so I'm just like, that's disappointing. I don't know if I'll pick it up on the Switch where normally I would have absolutely 100% no doubt picked it up. Like
Yeah.
100%. But with that download, I'm like, because then it becomes like, if any of it's digital, I want it in my Steam library. That's the way I feel. Like I'd rather have it on Steam,
Yeah.
play it on my PC, play it on my Steam Deck. If I'm gonna, why have it on the Switch just to lock it onto that one console? Like, it doesn't make sense. So,
Oh, for sure. You know, people.
The new Pokemon DLC games that came out for Scarlet and Violet, but they include the part of the DLC, but there's more DLC coming out in December, so it's only going to be half of it. Like, doesn't make any sense.
Why are they going to do it then?
So you heard the biggest tragedy, or for me, one of the most frustrating thing is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. You know how they've had that season pass going where they give you like
Yeah.
whatever 4 maps or 8 maps at a time or whatever, a few months or whatever. So recently they announced in Japan they were releasing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe physically with all the DLC on the cart, except for the last patch, the last couple. So all of them are on there except for like the last update. And it's like, And it just got released recently, and the update like is coming out shortly. So it's not even like we're way ahead or far away from it either. It's like,
Yeah.
like guys, I don't know. It's frustrating, but still the best copy to get if you're interested in getting the full amount of content that you can get. Hey, let's write Living Dead Jake. I already told my girlfriend I'm trying to cock her into letting me order them because I was like, the new ones are on there, the new fancy colors, and she's like, why do we need those? Like, I had all these orders. We don't need them. I'm like, need.
What do you mean?
Need is never. What does need really mean? You know, I'm all of a sudden I'm like, you know, Bill Clinton, like, you know, what is intercourse with a woman?
It's awful.
It's all, you know, it's all you look. It's all about perspective. What do they call it? What do they teach me at work? Framing, they call it. It's all about framing. You know,
You just gotta like dodge the bullet and bring up the positives first. And
yeah. So basically, I gotta find
we're
like
saving $400 by buying them today.
that never works. It'll be more like, look, I got you 3 games you wanted.
Man.
And then while she's like opening them, I just sneak in real quick and I.
With like
And then-
6 controllers in his hands.
No, you know what I can say now? I'll be like, a viewer they sent them to me. They really like the show. Yeah, that's the ticket. That's
From Amazon. What's the viewer's name? Amazon? That's their name.
They said they wanted to remain anonymous. So it is what it is, you know. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna order some controllers. But I did think it was weird. They didn't have the new silver one, which I thought was odd. They had the red one, and then the whatever the hell the other one is. I don't even know what the other one. Purple. What is it? What's the other color now? The new one? Blue? No, it's blue. That's what it is. It's like a dark navy blue. And then they have a new red, which is kind of disappointing because it's like very similar to this red, which is it's a slightly different red. Which, come on.
Of course.
And then they have like a silver one. With the silver one's kind of dope because it kind of gives me like the classic PS1 vibes. Which is what they need. That's what I want. I want them to release a PS1 themed plate and controller and a PS2 themed plate and controller and a PS3. That would be sick.
Dude,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, with the right
like
logos.
special edition consoles, and it was like a PS1 or a PS2 or a PS3. And
Wait.
it was like, but it was a PS5.
Let me take that back. I don't want them to do that because they're going to make 8 of them and they're going to sell them at 2 a.m. and like I'm not going to get one and they're going to be $700 and I'm going to be angry. So actually, forget it. Just forget it. I take it back.
God, I do love how all your stands are the matching colors to the controllers. It just looks amazing.
Dude, so those were on sale. I think it was Amazon Prime Day. Those little Razer stands, and they're normally $40 a piece, and they were $20 a piece. So I was just like, hell yeah! And so those are all chargers too, so they actually will charge them. But
That's cool.
yeah, it is. But they each need their own power source.
Oh,
So it's a little ridiculous if you want to hook them all up. So I just use them because I think they look cool, like you said. And then, if I really want to, I'll bring one over here. And so out in the actual gameplay space, I have like the black chargers. I have the double ones, and I have 4 black controllers and the black PS5, and then I have the Spider-Man PS5 next to them. It's pretty badass looking. I should upload pictures sometime. Because you all
were saying that they've got the Metal Gear Solid 1 collection on PS5 for $49.99, but I'm waiting on that since I've got the Legacy collection. And if you do have a PS3 and the Legacy collection, there's absolutely, in my opinion, no point in buying it. Unless you're like a trophy hunter or Metal Gear Solid's like your number 1 game, you're gonna have the same experience on a PS3, which is crazy, right? And arguably, you'll have a better experience.
Oh, those ports were phenomenal.
Yeah, they're great. Some of the best content on the PS3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, honestly, I'm hoping that. Sorry, go ahead, Joe. Sorry.
Well, I would say honestly that like if you want to play like for the PS1 game, you're honestly better off throwing in an emulator and upscaling it. It'll look better than what they have. It's not
Yeah.
upscaled. It's not like better. So
I'd argue that it's probably better to play it on a PS1 because Metal Gear Solid
Sure.
1 features things on the PS1 that you can't
Mhm.
replicate, like the boss fight where it unplugs your controller and you got to plug it into slots.
True.
How are you gonna? You can't replicate that on a modern console.
I love
That's
how
true.
I love how played anything Konami wise. The second man said, "Oh yeah, I noticed you like to play this game." Yeah, that was one of my favorite parts about it.
what's up, Cyrus?
So, guys, let's address our title. So, the new Grand Theft Auto finally got announced, and in Rockstar fashion, it got announced in the threads of a Twitter post.
Yeah, they announced that there's a trailer coming soon, basically, right? They have an
they
actual-
announced that they're dropping a
Officially,
trailer next month. And
That's
I mean,
next
we've been hearing rumors for 5 years now. So actually,
Yeah.
hear it from the horse's mouth is confirmation of what we already know. I mean, we've talked about on this show that we knew from the shareholding meetings with the minutes reading that obviously it's going to happen in 2025 because of the predicted profits and everything that they're going to make. But actually reading that and hearing Rockstar say, "Hey, we're bringing out a trailer next month," is two different things.
it's just gonna be like a big black screen and but ominous music, and it's just gonna say GTA 6, and that's all it's gonna be. Like that fucking crappy Metroid Prime 4 piece of
Yeah,
garbage
yeah.
trailer we got like half a decade ago. We haven't heard a word since. No, it'll be. I hope it's pretty flashy. And honestly, what I also hope is it's like it really exploits this next generation technology. Like I hope it looks amazing. Like I hope it blows. I hope it blows us away graphically. I really do.
I hope it can't
It
play
should.
on PS4. I hope it can't play on an Xbox One.
I
It should only
really
be able to
hope
play
it's.
on modern consoles.
If it took them this long to make the damn game, just let's put it out on PS5 and
It
Yeah.
shouldn't run on a Switch. Like,
Well,
No.
they're gonna obviously they're planning on having it last probably another decade. So can we just make it as good as it can be for now and then, you know what I mean? Like that's the way I look at it. Like if this isn't like a franchise, we're getting a new one every year or two. Yeah, this is going to be here for a while. So I mean, but then also, the way games work, they can update it a million times. 5 years from now, the game could look completely different from what it looks like.
It will.
Release.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know how it is, especially with that game. Well, that's an online heavy game, so there'll be tons of content coming out for it. Exciting.
I'm hoping that they focus on a single player experience because, us old gamers don't want to play online Grand Theft Auto. We want to play by ourselves like we grew up playing, right?
Yeah.
I do first, and then I want to play online.
What's up, Reggie?
I will say I put in a lot of hours into GTA 5 online. Loads of them over the past 10 years.
Did you RP? Did you RP?
No. I mainly just hung out with my friends and did various jobs and stuff in the world. So
I got into RP for a little bit.
It'd be fun, man.
Drag Lord.
I will say the funniest. Sorry. The funniest situation I ever had online was this guy starts chasing me in a cop car. So I pull over, and this dude's dressed in full police garb and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And he tries to escort me into his vehicle. I go in. He drives me all the way to the he drives me all around the map in a cop car. That was a pretty funny experience.
What'd you have to do to get out of that ticket, AJ?
I just left the game.
That's good.
Ew, if that only worked in real life.
Right.
I've been in that situation IRL, and there's not a lot you can do.
I'm definitely looking forward to the experience. I can't remember the last time I played a video game where once I finished the game, I just drove around the city and, started fighting people and got the cops chasing me and play things. Like games today, you play them till they're finished. And I mean, unless it's like a game that has no ending, like a roguelike or a sport game or something. Like games aren't meant to be played for 500 or 1,000 hours. Like, with Grand Theft Auto, you can jump in. Mm-hmm. You can do it from day one. Just go and steal a car and drive around for as long as you can. And, you know, I still love doing that. Like, you know, it's a fun experience.
I think the only exception is rhythm games, because I've sunk in so many hours in some rhythm games.
Yeah. There's a lot of games that, you know, don't have stories and different things like that. But I'm talking, you know, your basic open world game.
Oh, yeah.
Big platforms to play around in. But, you know, once you're finished, yeah.
Does anyone else feel like... Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was... So GTA, like... That's one of the games to me that actually epitomizes that like sandbox fun feel to it. Like I've always like GTA has always been a game where like I used to pop on GTA 3 and have no goal in mind at all. I would just be like, you know what, let's just throw some money in there. Let's get some bazookas, and you know what, let's have a little fun. Just blow everybody, see how long you can last, and just see how many stars you can get. Just go have total chaos, and like I used to love that. And then it has so much, stuff to find and explore, and little jumps and stuff you can do stuff. It's like Figsy said, it's a game where like you want to keep doing more and finding stuff to do to make it more fun because it's so good. Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm like, I want that single player experience, just like you said, Figsy. And then that's why I like the online, because then now you have as much content as you want out of it. It's the best of both worlds. Unlike the new Call of Duty, which you get like an hour of single player content.
And I've read people saying, I can't wait for this 1 hour because I'm a really busy person. Like, what? I just wanted to add that but it was really interesting once this announcement actually happened the other day that you can really tell that Grand Theft Auto is more than just a video game today. Like I'm on Twitter and I follow lots of different people, and I was seeing people from all different genres of things that I'm into, like sport and things that aren't video game related. Being like, guys, we're getting the new Grand Theft Auto because it's it's like a big event that's happening. It's finally happening. Blah blah blah. It's this big thing, and it's good.
I feel GTA 5, the GTA franchise, is one of those, almost a united kind of thing. Hardcore gamers, casuals, and people who don't even play any games can all three come together and have some fun, acknowledge what's going on, and it's really cool to see a game unite people that much.
Yeah, I'd say it's like a cultural moment in I don't know what the way I relate it to is like, you ever hear like how back in the day when Dragon Warrior or Dragon Quest used to come out in Japan, and like they would like have to like release it on Fridays because everyone would call out of work if they didn't, and it would just be such a big deal. Like GTA, or as I think that's as close as we have in America, at least, maybe in the West or whatever, for a game, because I think like that game coming out, like it'll be one of the few. It'll be like one of those things. It's like, I don't know. There's not a lot of games I feel like I have to get day one, and I that's just something like we've been waiting so long, like I can't wait no more. Either nobody can. It's like like we all just want it, Like I don't know. It's I don't feel the hype a lot for a lot of things, but that'll be fun.
But it won't be out till 2025.
Oh sure.
There's no chance of it coming out next year.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't know about you guys, but I got a couple games in my backlog.
Yeah, me too. I'm completely fine. I won't be. I remember GTA 5. I wasn't into collecting, so I was just into gaming, and I actually got out of gaming, and I was playing maybe games when my friends come around. I was at uni at the time, different things like that. But I remember when GTA 5 was announced, every day I started watching YouTube videos of more content for it and more this. And we went to the midnight launch. It was my first ever midnight launch, and played it till like 8 a.m. and skipped class the next day. And it wasn't just a game; it was like a whole experience. I think I had 10 people in my room playing it, and it was like, by the time it installed, it was like 4 a.m. because it was on a PS3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's like half asleep, but like still trying to stay awake.
Yeah, that's. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, AJ.
No, okay. Man, I remember when GTA 5 came out, I was so blown away by the graphical capabilities. I remember thinking, there's no way the PS4 can top this. Just the amount of detail they crammed into a PS3 disc was astonishing.
I think that was the last time I was like blown away by a generational leap for sure. You know what I mean? Like PS1 to PS2, I was, all the way up until PS3. Like every time the new console came out, I was like, God damn, I'm living in the future, boys. We're in the Jetsons age. I don't know. It just always made me like.
One counter to that, Joe. The Last of Us, when that came out for PS3, I also went, "This is."
Well,
Yeah.
we're talking about PS3. PS3
Yeah,
was that generation was the last generation where I was like, God damn, wow, what a big jump from PS2. Because PS2, it's great, but it's just so simple in comparison.
Yeah,
Like I don't
sure.
know. And then when PS4 came out, it definitely looks better than PS3 and stuff. But I wasn't like, I don't know, it just didn't have the same, didn't hit the same. And when
Yeah.
PS5 came out, and from a PS4 Pro, it was kind of like, oh, that's cool. So the only reason that the PS5 had any impact for me is that I made sure I waited to get like a nice 4K TV with the 60, the nice refresh rate and everything. I didn't have that for the whole PS4 generation. Even with my PS4 Pro, I never had a 4K TV or anything like that. So I was like, if I'm going to finally leap to PS5, you need that TV to really like, or a monitor to or whatever you're using to really like get that feeling out of it. You're not, so
Yeah.
I remember a lot of people
game in 4K. Like,
dude, I mean, on a nice TV with a 120 hertz refresh rate or whatever, dude, like 4K, whatever. I got the OLED. It's nasty, dude. Like that's like, so there's so many people I remember being like early on in the PS5 life cycle. There's no reason. It doesn't even care. It doesn't look. I'm like, that's because you don't have the TV, son. If you got that, I'm telling you, it is. It's fire. Woo.
Yeah, look at the graphics, and you're not utilizing them, of course. Like, it just doesn't make sense. And that's what I was saying to people when they were asking me my experience. Like, it's the same, but I'm playing on a 1080p monitor, so it should be the same. Like, I would say, I've got Demon's Souls day one. I did feel like that was a new generation game. I picked up my PS5 in 2015, and Bloodborne was the first game I played. And I remember holding the controller and hearing noise come out of the controller, and I'm like, "Whoa, this is so cool!"
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So I did still have those like mind-blowing moments of I am playing the new console with each.
Of course.
But yeah, you are right though. Every single generation, it feels like you get a little bit less and less into it. And it probably is like that because, like all things, like look at computers every year. Like computers get better every year, but how much better is a computer in 2023 from last year compared to a computer from like 2001 compared to like 1999? It's wouldn't even be close to the gaps because technology can only improve so much.
Yeah, it feels like a step up as opposed to a leap. Yeah,
perfect analogy.
Yeah, I remember. Like a perfect example is that it's just like, look, like you said, look at old specs on computers, or like, I remember like thumb drives, for example, like back in the day, like a 512 megabyte thumb drive was big. That was it could be expensive. like a 250. I remember selling that stuff like at Radio Shack back in the 2000s or whatever. And it was just like memory cards, like the tiniest bit of memory was so expensive. Like that stuff is funny to think about now. But like you said, how it jumps so quickly now, it's like nothing. So now we have these tiny little rinky dink SD cards. You know what I mean? And like memory is a huge thing. Like memory, like especially when it comes to like emulation and stuff like that. Like that's the big thing. Like once it becomes like you can fit 50 terabytes on a like a little tiny SD card, whenever we get to that point, man, it's just like, oh man, I don't know, like that's when everything will be on the table. I don't know.
I feel like Sony screwed us with memory. I feel like they purposely put in low memory into the PS5 so they could then sell external drives and everything. We got a terabyte that thing, and your average game these days, your average AAA game's over 100 megabytes. Like Call of Duty is 500 gigabytes. Like how ridiculous is it that there's a brand new console on the market, the Series S Xbox, and you can't play one of the most recent Call of Duties on it because it's bigger than the Xbox? Like, how dumb does that sound? If our games are that big, we'll make the consoles bigger. Obviously, we can fit 1 terabyte on this small thing. We'll make the console a little bit bigger. Put in that external drive that you can sell for an extra price because it's a Sony product anyway, you know. Like,
Yeah, and the memory is insane, dude. Sorry, go ahead.
Sony hasn't. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there again. Sony has a history of just completely screwing over the customer with memory, whether it be the PSP, the PS Vita, and I argue the PS3. If you guys remember, a 250 gig versus like a 500 gig Super Slim was a pretty big price increase back in the day.
yeah, but if you look at the 500 gig, you could install 100, 200 games on that thing. So I'd almost argue that was worth it. Because, like I've got a 500 gig, and I've played so many games on it, and it took me like almost 5 years until I got to the point where I actually had to start deleting games. And it was oh wow, that actually happened. And I'm going through my library, shocked at how much stuff I had on my PS3 compared to the PS4, PS5. I've never had more than like 15 games installed at once, and I'm constantly having to delete things to be able to install stuff.
You know what they did now? That's wicked annoying. Is the PlayStation Portal that's coming out or whatever?
Yeah,
the new handheld. It doesn't work with regular Bluetooth headphones. You know, you're sure you heard about this, right?
No.
Yeah, no. It only works with Sony's freaking fancy ass headphones. You got to buy their headphones.
Hey, it gets better. My buddy's got Sony
not even all their headphones.
Yeah. My buddy's got Sony headphones, Ted. It doesn't work with his Sony headphones. He has to buy the other Sony headphones.
Correct. You have to buy this like new, and I think there's two of them. There's earbuds, and then there's like actual like a regular over the ear headset, I believe, and I'm pretty sure both of them are very expensive. They're not cheap at all. So it's like, you know, you're spending $200 on this handheld that can only stream from your PS5. It is what it is. Well, again, that's not the end of the world, but it is what it is. And now you got to spend like another $150 just to have some pair of headphones. And like, if you think about it, like using headphones on your handheld, that probably for a lot of people is pretty necessary. You know, if you're sitting there in the room playing on your handheld and someone's watching TV, some video games are really obnoxious to hear other people play.
Yeah,
they're fine when you're playing that, but it's like, you know exactly what I mean. You ever have brothers or sisters or whatever, they're playing some game and all you hear is like bleep 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 boing 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 bleep 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 boing. You're like, what the hell is that? Like, to you it makes no sense. It's just a bunch of noise. So I don't know. It's
you're right. Unless they're playing a game that's got a soundtrack over the back of it, and that's the sound that you're hearing. It's obnoxious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or you'll just
where you can follow along or anything.
Or you forego sound, which is what I'll probably do in a lot of the games. Is not use sound, which is unfortunate because that's a lot of of the experience. Sound design's like a big deal in a lot of games. Music, especially, like sucks playing an RPG and you don't get to hear the cool music, man.
I remember as a kid, my dad didn't like when I play FIFA. He gets sick of the commentators, and I'd have to turn the sound down all the time.
Dude, I get a little. I play a lot of golf games, and sometimes the commentators are dicks, man. So they really they're like, oh, you really sucked. They don't really say that, but it's like really negative. They're just like I don't even know. I'm trying to think like certain Tiger games. I think the Rory McIlroy game, they're pretty harsh. I don't know. Some of them, they're dicks. I don't know. So I get it. I would have turned them off too.
Did you guys hear that Twitter has been removed from PlayStation? You can't now upload to Twitter from the PlayStation.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So I believe what happened is, obviously, since Elon Musk has taken over Twitter, he decided that he wants to make money. So he's introduced like API charges and all these different things. So I believe they wanted to charge Sony $30,000 a year to keep the service, and Sony just said no.
What? Wow.
Yeah.
$30,000 a year, they couldn't afford that. I mean, that doesn't seem like a lot to me. I mean, I get it, but
look, we're not really losing anything. You can't share trophies onto PlayStation. I remember when I was first making content and I wanted a video off my PlayStation, I uploaded it to Twitter and downloaded it. But you can just upload it to YouTube and download it from YouTube. So there are other ways, you know. It's not like we're really losing anything. I'm sure there's a few trophy hunters out there that are disappointed that they can't share their trophy that they spend their life doing and uploading to Twitter. But it's really not going to affect many people.
They can still take screenshots and,
True.
like you said, download them and upload them to
Photos
Twitter.
with TVs.
Yeah, sure. I mean, whatever. I don't know. Has anybody
you can take screenshots, and I'm sure you can still upload to Facebook or something. You can download your phone onto the app. There's things you can do, like it's just an extra step, downloading it, re-uploading to Twitter.
I can't say that it's going to change my life.
No, not at all. 100%.
In any way.
But I would expect in the future things like this to start happening, for companies to be like, yeah, if you want to have your service on our platform, that's fine, but we want to charge you, and different things like that. So expect to see less of YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram to be hooked up to all these different things that we use, because these companies like making money, obviously, and thinking any single way that they can capitalize, so they're going to be doing that. Or it's going to be full of ads, which no one likes as well.
Well, YouTube is cracking down on ad blockers pretty hard right now. So, I'm pretty sure they have they're trying to install new systems that will detect whether or not you're using them, and then if you don't turn them off, they'll literally cut you off from YouTube. So
it's just crazy to think. And, I've had YouTube Premium, so I can't confirm. And the price actually went up this week, which is pissed me off. But I'm still
How much is it now?
In Australia, it's gone up to $13.99. I think it's gone up to $16.99. But what they did is they dramatically raised the family bundle price, which is teed up a lot of people.
Yeah, they should have what do you get with premium? You get
for me,
no ads, obviously.
How I justify it. So I don't have any.
They don't do shows anymore, do they?
I used to have iTunes that I pay for. So now I pay for YouTube Premium, and I use it for YouTube Music. So that's all my music is now for YouTube, and you get ads. You don't get ads, so YouTube ad free basically.
Okay, and you can and there's no ads on YouTube Music, I'm assuming.
No ads on YouTube Music. I haven't seen a YouTube ad in 3-4 years.
You know what? Dear Lord, it's political season where I live, and I'm thinking about paying to shut these damn ads off too. These freaking ads from these politicians are so bad, dude, and they just get the same ones just over. I'm in New Hampshire, that's one of the first states that votes in the primary. So we get bombarded with these ads, dude, nonstop. Oh my god! And I don't know how to describe it. So what happens is all the candidates will be in our primary, so we get all the ads from all the candidates, and then by the time they're on the third or fourth state, half of them, or the majority of, there's one or two left. So other states don't get it quite as bad as we do, but dude, that's all I get is just nonstop political ads, and I'm just oh my god, guys, all it does is make me hate all of you.
I don't get a single ad on Twitch. The ad blocker obviously works, but it's going to come to a day where that doesn't work as well. And you can now. So how Twitch works is, if you don't want to get ads, you subscribe to someone's channel. But they've introduced this thing where you can now pay Twitch to subscribe to Twitch for the month for just ad-free viewing.
How much
it's almost
is it,
implementing. I wouldn't have a clue, but it's almost like implementing their own Twitch Premium.
I'm not against it if it's cheap. You know what I mean? I wish YouTube would offer a $5 a month for no ads or something. I'd be down with that.
Did they got me when it used to be cheap, and then once you get into it, you can't go back. Ads are so much worse now. I couldn't turn it off and be I couldn't do it. I remember when ads came to Twitch, and it was really bad. I just stopped watching it, and it wasn't until I did this ad blocker thing that I actually got back into it again. It's an experience that I didn't want to put through it. I'm just the type of person that I'm just going to click off because I don't want to deal with this shit.
No,
I've introduced an extension that, how some creators on YouTube will say an ad in their video. Well, this extension takes that ad out, so you don't have to see promotions and stuff anymore.
Dude, you don't want to see Dr. Squatch soap ads, bro? Come on, man.
Speaking of, hey guys, do you know how I watch this show in the UK? It's through VPN. ExpressVPN.
Oh yeah, this episode is sponsored by
I love it when they like
Manscaped.
to their life, and you're like, oh my god. And this has changed my life because I use this product.
Yeah.
You know what? I would make fun of that, but I would do that if someone else did. Fuck it up. It's just, I won't even tell these other guys. I'll just be like, why does Joe keep talking about this mouthwash so often? He's just really freaking fond of it for some reason. I don't know why he keeps mentioning it.
I'm just gonna go use my mouthwash. Only $6.99.
Yeah, seriously. You know what I like to do before I game, fellas? I like to take a nice fresh shot of this. I don't know. You know, whatever.
You're never gonna get a sponsor, Joe.
I'll take it. I don't give a crap, man. Do you have Jojovitis? I can help you. I don't know.
But see, that's the thing. Like, I wouldn't accept one unless it was from like a game company that done something that
that'd be cool.
I liked. Like, I wouldn't do it from a game company I didn't enjoy, and I'd do it from like PlayAsia or Video Game Plus. You know,
3 weeks from now, welcome to the Xbox Collectors Show, guys. We got sponsored. Woo!
We'll be like, hey guys, this podcast is sponsored by First Press Games.
Yeah.
Check out their awesome slip covers they got for pre-order.
They bought us off.
2040.
Everyone should buy now. Buy now.
Just a PSA, don't buy from First Press Games. They're a fucking scam.
Maybe not. I don't know. They've delivered 3 games out of the 5 games I've ordered. So they are.
You like waiting 3 years for your video game.
Correct. So yeah, I mean, I have the oldest one I have in order, which I think I've talked about before, is October 2020.
After looking into it, Joe, there's people out there that have 2019.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like,
yeah, 2019.
Just let that settle in. That is before COVID, and they still haven't got their games.
Mm-hmm. So they tricked me like a clever drug dealer does. So what happened is when they first came out, they had a game. Their like first shmup was Rival Mega Gun, and I'm like, ooh, a shmup. Yeah, you know me. I got a little chubby, and I was like, heck yeah, I'm buying a shmup, and I ordered it, and I paid for it, and they sent it to me in a reasonable amount of time, like I would expect a transaction to go.
We got it.
They tricked me. They made me think that they were a reasonable company that does reasonable things. And so then they announced more shmups, and I was like, I would like those as well. So I ordered all of those too. And good God, man. So the Neko Navy I ordered, nothing. I still haven't gotten it. No updates, whatever. And I didn't get no fancy collector's edition. I just got the standard edition, a Switch game case, a little sleeve, whatever, dudes. Keep the fucking sleeve. Just give me the cart. I don't care anymore. Just send it to me, like whatever. And then I ordered Jenga Force, Natsuki Chronicles, and Crimson Clover World Explosion. And they did send me Jenga Force and Natsuki Chronicles, but even that was like a huge pain in the ass because they were like, they're in stock, everybody. And I'm like, sweet. Month later, nothing. Okay, hey, what's up? Are they in stock or what's up? And they're like, yeah. And we'll be shipping them. All right, yeah, okay. And then like months go by. It's just nothing happens forever and ever. It just says you're in preparation. I'm like, this isn't what in stock means, mother. It's like, what are you doing? It's not ready. This is just
in stock. You can buy it. That's what in stock means.
Oh my God, yeah.
Joe, don't you know the first one? The first one's always on time. That's how they get you.
Yes, like I said, like a drug dealer, like they trick you. Like first one's free. It's a good transaction.
I've got a bit of an update from First Press Games. So there's actually been consumer affairs in Germany are now involved in First Press Games, and I guess this is possibly going to court if that happens. That people are following this up, so it's not like nothing's happened. First Press Games reached out to someone who's following this up, basically contradicting a lot of things that they say, saying stop bullying us, saying what Joe was saying about how they needed to find a new printer for the slip covers, and like their newsletter was saying, it came out the wrong color, and basically they're just saying that we've done nothing wrong. This is all because we can't find the right things, and we don't want to deliver a product until it's 100%.
That's fine. Give them their money. Give people their money back then.
Yeah. So this is what I'll get into next. They've also said that some of the emails that we've received have gone missing. We are refunding anyone who emails us. So apparently, if you email them, you can get a refund, which I would suggest doing because all these games you can still buy them from their website. They haven't sold out. Get your money back now and buy them again in a couple of years when they're actually in stock. If they are legit, then that they shouldn't have been blocking people. They shouldn't have been deleting comments. They came out and said that the reason we started blocking people and deleting comments was because we thought our employees' time would be more valuable working for the team rather than fighting with collectors on Twitter. That's what they said.
Wow. They could just ignore the comments.
What work are they doing? I'm just curious.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, look, if it is legit,
what's happening? What's being produced?
they need to pull their fucking fingers out, find someone who can do this, or change things. And if they have
stop taking more pre-orders,
make new ones for all the old games, and send people their new slip covers so they can match up with these new ones. Like
honestly, seriously, like just send people their freaking games and then send people the slipcovers later, dude. At this point, it's absurd. It's I don't know. Or just give, like I said, you just give people your money back. That's just how it is at this point. I remember they sent me an email. I swear to God, they were like, all they said to me was they were like, because I don't know. After like 2.5 years, I like sent to them. I'm like, how long do you think is a reasonable amount of time before people start like just being hostile towards you? Real question. Like, how long until I just start swearing at you? Like, I don't know. Like, how many years do you get to keep my money and not give me anything before I'm just vicious at? Like, I'm a pretty reasonable fella, but at some point, I'm just gonna be foul. At some point, there's nothing left to be done. You just need to be like, be told how awful you are. I don't know what else to do. And literally they're just like, you shouldn't pre-order if you don't like waiting for stuff. And I'm like, dude, screw you. Like, go to hell. Like, that was their response.
Limited Run Games said
that was their response.
How people would treat them on Twitter.
Just like, wow, dude. I'm like, I don't mind waiting. That's the thing, dude. You are one of the guys who don't mind waiting. I didn't check in with you until it had been like 2 years. That's the first time I was like, hey, what's going on? Any update on that? Hey, you know what I mean? I'm not like over there 2 weeks later, like, where's my stuff? No, like what? I don't know. It's there. And like I said, what the thing that breaks like my heart about the whole situation is they have some like Chained Echoes is awesome, and I want that, and I'm so bummed that they're doing that. And Crimson Clover is excellent. It's such a good game, and I'm so bummed that they're doing that. Like, so what I would like to see is those people like pull your contracts from those companies. Don't end your deal with them and have released them somewhere else. That's what you really need to do. That's what these developers should do.
You're actually not wrong,
I'm not wrong. Like, you got like Chained Echoes, whoever is making your game, whoever made that game, like this poop is going to get on YouTube because people aren't going to be able to get your game that they paid for. So your name is also going to be poo-pooed on. At some point, someone might message you on Twitter and say, hey, can you make them give me my game that I paid for from you? What's going on? You know what I mean? It goes, if they're all blocked, if they block everybody, where do you think all that's going to end? You think about it. Like, that's just people are going to start. It's going to come back on. It's just not a good look.
Well, maybe Joe's suggesting something. Maybe you should be messaging the people who made Chain
You should. I honestly think that would be a great thing to do.
Them politely.
Message the don't be mean, don't be rude. Just be like, hey, I'm just letting you know this company you chose to produce your game is like a scam. They've been stealing people's money, holding up orders for years. I just wish you would release it somewhere else. I don't know, whatever. at Limited Run Josh, hey man, talk to these guys, get them out of there.
Yeah.
Do what you do, bro. You can get Atlas, get friggin'.
I mean, it's
Crimson
possible,
Clover.
but these guys don't even know what's going on. Like, it's not like these releases are sitting in shops and everything or available to everyone. They're just through one tiny website in one little corner of the globe that, unless you're in the collecting communities and you're aware, then you're not going to be aware of them.
Yeah. I don't want to harp on it too much because whatever. At the end of the day, I'm just not going to give them any more money. And that's what's going to happen. And, if I really want one of their games, I'll just buy it off eBay. But that's the end of that.
6 years when it actually comes out.
Yeah, if it does. Whatever.
The funny thing is,
I'd rather pay a premium and buy it off eBay than deal with this.
Yeah.
I think the funny thing is a game like this will actually never become expensive because by the time it comes out, there'll be so many people that would have cancelled their orders and just given up on the game. Like I like to use Skullgirls as an example. Like, Skullgirls isn't that expensive because by the time people got their orders, there were so many people that did cancel their pre-orders and things like that. There was just so many copies available. And, it completely goes behind the whole, I'm going to wait 3 years for this game. Well, why? I bought it the day you got it for the same price. Like when I like to spend my money, I like to get something in return pretty quickly. I don't, I'll pre-order things, but I don't want to wait more than 9 to 12 months. That's just ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
I'll show you what you get if you wait 4 years for a game from First Press. Want to see what makes it all worth it, boys? Let me show you my bag of goodies here. They send you these little coins, dude.
Oh,
You get a little real.
Hang on, let me ask: is it real silver or is it just like?
Hell no! Are you kidding me? This is actually silver. It'd be like $30.
As for someone who collects coins, I wouldn't put that in my coin collection. I bet you can pick it up by a magnet, right? Like you couldn't sell that to a jewelry shop.
No, they're not gonna want to buy this. It says Jenga Force on it. Who the hell? They'll be like, "What the hell is that?" It's kind of neat. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's cool, but
like, who cares? I don't want this plastic shit thing. I collect video games.
It's metal. It's not plastic.
Include another video game. That would be cool.
It is metal. I'll give them that.
Exactly, it's metal. It's a piece of metal.
Yeah, and then I don't even
silver if you're selling that. Silver's not expensive, by the way. Like a silver coin like that would be worth $30.
Yeah, whatever spot is, I think it's like 25 or whatever.
Yeah, it's 30 Australian, exactly.
Yeah. And then here's the Rival Mega Gun. I got the coin for that. Man, it's kind of cool. It's like a proof. It's a neat coin, but like, if this is holding it up for 3 years, like you keep.
It's actually making me mad. Someone who's collected silver coins.
You want to know what really sucks is the latest one I got, like Natsuki Chronicles. It was freaking like bronze. Think of like a fucking copper one. Downgrade, bros. What the heck? Couldn't you keep up the cool color?
I used the wrong spray paint.
The shite bronze. Oh my god, how many of these do I have? What's this one? I got another Natsuki Chronicles. Look at me. Maybe they felt bad and gave me another one. I have no idea. I had 2 of them. Also, I got my little bag of goodies here. Not to think that's it from First Press. Oh, look at that. I got tons. I got a Sagaya pin. I got so much crap in this bag, dude. It's basically like all my little pre-order stuff, and I'm like, what the hell do I do with pins and stickers and stuff that doesn't fit in the case, like keychains and crap, like just all a bunch of crap like that.
You know what it looks like? It looks like the stuff that kids get when they're like given something and you can just tell it's crap, but it's to give the kids to feel like they've been given a present.
Pretty much. I got so much.
Like let's talk from a real collecting perspective. If you're getting a video game and it comes with an extra, what do you generally want? Like a soundtrack would be great.
Mm-hmm.
A statue or something would be really cool. Like a lot of these video games come with like stickers. I don't want stickers. Like a manual would be great. Like I don't want coins or anything like that. I don't want a little keychain. Like give us something.
Figures.
Play Asia face mask holders. You got any of these, boy? Sealed, boy. You wanna?
Oh my god!
So
I have a couple of those
this
still.
will be a time capsule. I got a bunch of crap like this. I don't know why. I can't throw anything away. Anyone else have that problem?
Right.
I
Yeah.
just can't.
Yeah, I've got boxes of it all, and I think it's all crap. I'm swinging about just being like eBay lot of limited run game stickers and coins and Play Asia things and all this weird stuff. Because to me, that I don't care about any of that stuff. The only stuff that I've got in those little boxes that are cool are the soundtracks, especially the ones that come in CDs. Like that's so cool to have video games that I love, and if I go out and I've got a CD collection and they're in real CDs and they're the video game soundtracks. That's so cool.
Oh yeah.
Well, like some of the collector's editions I've got have like the Bloodborne collector's edition has a musical piece inside of it. That's so cool to me. A coin that's not even silver doesn't impress me. Like I don't even want that in my game room.
Well, it's an odd. I don't know. It's just like we want games, bros. Like
Banty just nailed it on the hammer. It looks like stuff you get from a Happy Meal from McDonald's.
Yep.
Spot on. You're waiting 4 years to get your fucking Happy Meal.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't care anymore. That's literally why I pre-ordered from them, is because they had those little coin bonuses. Speaking of Happy Meal, and this is so weird. Like, while you were saying that, I found this like little cardboard box from B-Side Games for this little shmup that I ordered from them. That's the company that went out of business from Japan.
Yeah.
And if you look at it, it says it's from the Happy Meal Incorporated. How weird is that? Like, as you were saying that, talking about Happy Meal, I'm over here building this little box, and it's this freaking Happy Meal ink on it. I don't know if you can see it.
That's funny.
Comes from the same warehouse. That's why.
Freaking weird. Cool, all right. That's a cool little box, right? Yeah. I don't know what the hell the point of it is. It's too small to hold a Switch game. But that's neat. I'll put that over on the shelf.
Honestly, I love collector's editions that have oddball stuff in them. One of a kind items that you just wouldn't expect to see in there.
Yeah, it can work for the game. Like Tearaway on PS4 has a collector's edition that comes with like a teddy bear, so it's one of the main characters from the game, so it makes sense, and it has a nice box that it fits in. You can still store it on your video game shelf as a collector's edition, and it fits in your game room. If you're selling a collector's edition, wouldn't you think your audience would be video game collectors? It's in the name.
Exactly.
Hey guys, let's move on to something else. We got something very, very special in store tonight. We're going to move on to Figsy's quiz.
No. The ritual humiliation of Joe.
We have Joe Rad. Joe Rad has the most ever wins in Figsy's quiz. Joe is on a big winning streak.
Joe Rad also plays the most. Not be surprised here. It makes perfect sense.
However, Joe is coming up against undefeated. He's never lost in the quiz. He's beaten multiple people at once. We have AJ. Welcome back to the quiz, AJ.
Thank you.
Going down this, but I'm pro.
Honestly, Joe, you might have an advantage when it comes to the ones with photos, because I'm on the phone and I can probably see those right now. So,
wait, can you make the screen smaller, Figsy? Can you
man, play dirty, man.
All right, before we start,
I gotta
the
win
quiz,
somehow.
let's get into the chat questions. So this question is for chat. You guys have to work out what the video game is. First person to get the correct title gets the point. So here's chat's question for the week.
I know what it is.
All right, we'll let you guys think about that one. While we're doing that, let's get into the quiz. So, Joe, I'm going to let you decide if you want to go first or second tonight, with AJ being the undefeated champion.
Now, if I feel like I lose, it'll be my own fault. Shoot, I'm going second.
All right.
Never match wits with a Sicilian.
I'm going to give tonight's stat point to Cyrus, who correctly named Call of Duras Gunslinger. A lot of people got Call of Duras, but we needed the Gunslinger. It was the third photo. So congratulations, Cyrus.
Well done. There's like a really good Call of Juarez game that came out digitally that never got a physical release. It kind of irritates me. It came out on the Switch, and they have even like a code in a box for it. But they never.
Oh, I hate codes in the box.
Damn thing. Yeah, I saw it online. I was looking up games, and I'm like, this game looks dope. Where can I buy it? And that's all I could find for it. Wicked annoying.
I really enjoyed those games on PS3. Like, it feels like you're in the Civil War, and like it's full on. Like, you literally feel like you're making a difference in the battles and everything. It's a really fun game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get into the quiz. Question number 1, AJ. This question's for you.
All right.
What GameCube game doesn't have a microphone pack? Is it Odama, Chibi Robo, Mario Party, or Karaoke Revolution?
Chibi Robo.
Correct answer is Chibi Robo. AJ takes the first point.
I should have gone first. I don't even know what Odama is, so I know Mario Party and Karaoke has a mic.
Joe, this one's for you.
All right.
Who are the secret characters in NBA Jam that you can unlock and play? Is it Sonic and Knuckles, Bart and Homer Simpson, Bill and Hillary Clinton, or Serena and Venus Williams?
I feel like I should know this. I feel like all of these answers are bullshit. I mean, so it's not Bart and Homer, and I feel like they'd have to pay for that. Serena and Venus Williams, that would surprise the ever-living shit out of me. So it's either Sonic and Knuckles or Bill and Hillary. And why would you want to play as Bill and... I'm going to go with Sonic and Knuckles. That just would... Why would you want to be Bill and Hillary? Sonic and Knuckles.
Sonic and Knuckles is incorrect.
All right, so it's Bill and Hillary? That's as dumb as
It's
shit.
Bill and Hillary.
The correct answer is Bill and Hillary.
That sounds like a lot of fun, kids. But also, I feel like I would have remembered being able to be Sonic and Knuckles in that game. I'm surprised I never found that code. I looked up a lot of codes for that game.
All right, moving on to question number 3. AJ, this one.
Bill Clinton has been mentioned twice in this podcast.
Right?
What year is it?
Take a shot every time Bill Clinton gets mentioned. Every time you hear a U.S. president.
We're going to do some O.J. Simpson jokes next.
New drinking game.
Gosh, anyway, go ahead.
All right, question number 3, AJ. How many USB ports had the fat PS3 60 gigabyte?
4. The fat 60 gig PS3. Yeah, 4.
That 60 gig PS3 had 4 USB ports, correct. All right, moving on to question number 4, Joe. What famous video game character is hidden in this picture?
I think that's Walt Disney, right? No? Fucking Mickey Mouse, bro.
Correct answer is Mickey Mouse.
All right. Let's go.
Get in, Joe. All right, halfway point. AJ is off to an early lead of 3 points. Joe's right behind him 1 point. You know when AJ's on, you got to be on your game, Joe.
I know I'm going to lose, bro.
It's like every time you get a question wrong, the point's gone.
Unless the last round is like personal questions about Joe's life, where I'm not winning. What's Joe's favorite color? Ha, gotcha.
What primary school did Joe go to?
You probably still win. I'm like, how do you know this?
And you get it wrong. What's Joe's favorite food? That's wrong, Joe. AJ got it right.
We all know you really do that. I don't eat that 2 a.m. Are you spying on
Oh,
me?
wait, how did you know? You are right.
How do you know I eat peanut butter and pickles? I've never told anybody.
All right, moving on to question number 5. AJ, this one's for you. I'm going to show you an advertising poster, and you have to tell me what game it's for.
Yeah.
All right, hang on. Give me 1 second. I gotta magnify the screen here.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a PlayStation game. It's a PS2 game. It's Namco.
Mild violence. Just mild violence. Not too much.
I'm gonna guess. Gosh, do I have to give the exact title, or can it be from the franchise?
Now, from the franchise, I will take.
Okay. For some reason, I want to go with Soul Calibur. That's the only thing I can think of, but that wouldn't make any sense. So I'll still go with Soul Calibur though.
Soul Calibur is incorrect. Joe, for the deal.
GameCube. Crazy Taxi.
Crazy Taxi's also incorrect. The
I don't
correct
know, it's
answer
yellow.
was Pac-Man World 2. I would have taken Pac-Man.
Fair.
Huh? You know, that makes sense.
Yeah, he's Yellowhead.
Yeah.
I was going with the yellow theme. I was thinking that.
Question number 6. Joe, this one's for you.
All right.
Now, Joe, I'm going to show you the cover of a Japanese PS2 game, and you have to tell me what famous brand's logo is hidden.
What famous brand? Dude. Ape Escape and Parappa. What the hell? That's Japan. I don't know. It's probably like candy flavored condoms. I don't know what the hell it is. Something disc?
It's
Oh,
a world
dude.
famous brand.
Clothing brand? Or what kind of brand? Damn it. I don't know. Dude. Freaking Pepsi.
Not Pepsi. AJ, for the steal?
It's the McDonald's, and that's the Happy Disc. It was a demo disc that was given away, I believe, for either Happy Meals or at McDonald's.
Whatever, show off.
It is McDonald's. Congrats, AJ. And knows the background story, too. I love that. If we had bonus points, I'd be handing one out, but we don't. All right, moving on to question number 7. AJ, this one's for you. Now, this is our picture round. So the point of this round is you have to work out what video game is being shown from the photos.
Oh, crap.
AJ, this is yours.
All right, give me a second here.
So you'll have to rearrange one letter from the photo to get the video game.
Okay. So, yeah, let's see.
G equals F.
Hmm.
Huh.
I mean, the only thing I think of is Farming Simulator. That's the only thing I think of.
Farming Simulator is incorrect. Joe, for the steal.
G? What is a G? Oh my god, I don't know enough Japanese cool things for samurais. God. I literally I have no idea. Fenshin Impact. I have no idea, bro.
Correct answer. It was a tough one. It was Afro Samurai. We had an Aggro Samurai, and we needed the Afro.
Aggro? What the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
I don't get that one. I don't
What
get
is
that one.
aggro? What does aggro mean? I've never
He's
heard
angry,
that
I
in my
guess.
life.
I couldn't see who was
Take that one up with
angry.
the quiz master. I'm sorry.
Oh, because it's
Moving
like
on to-
it's like agricultural. I get it.
Ah,
Agro. I get it. I get it.
okay,
I
that
get
makes
it.
sense. Chat, get it.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to question 8. Joe, this one's for you. I
was
need
so
you
confused.
to tell me the video game.
Okay. B equals P. It's Abe. It's Abe. Abe's Escape. It's. I don't know what the. I don't know how. I don't.
Is that what you want to lock in?
Ape's Escape. Ape Escape. Excuse me. I'm not doing it right. I'm doing it backwards.
Ape
Not the
Escape
B. I'm
is
doing B. Yeah.
correct.
Okay.
There
Got
goes
it.
the point.
All right.
All right, guys. At the end of the normal rounds, AJ's got to score 4 points, leading. Joe is right behind on 2. We will now move on to round 9, which is our bonus round. There are a total of 12 points up for grabs in round number 9. How this round will work is I'm going to show a photo on the screen. This photo will include 12 images. In these images, you'll see photos of life bars, items, menus, and screenshots from the following 12 video games. Taking turns, you guys got to each name the video games. You'll have 3 strikes. Joe, you'll be starting, and then AJ, you'll go second. So here
All right.
are your options for this week.
Hang on.
8 is Doom.
8 is Doom. Joe takes the point. AJ?
All right. Let's see. All right. 11. No, sorry. Yeah. 11 is Spyro.
11 is Spyro. AJ takes the point. Joe?
Uh, 7 is Twisted Metal.
7 is Twisted Metal 4. Joe takes the point. AJ?
9 is Crash Bandicoot.
9 is Crash Bandicoot Remastered. AJ takes the point. Joe?
Is 6 Aladdin?
6 is Aladdin. Joe
Oh, baby.
Wow,
That was a
good
deep
job.
cut from back in the old brain. Oh,
AJ?
my God. For me, dude.
Let's see.
3 is irritating the shit out of me.
Do what, Joe?
3, I know and I don't know at the same time. It's really making me angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so obvious, but I can't think of it.
Same, man. Let's see.
I know you've both played it too.
Of course, I 100%. It's like absolutely in my
Yeah.
brain. Sorry, I don't mean to distract you on your turn.
Dude, no, you're good. For some reason, I don't no idea why. I want to say 3 is from the Lunar games.
3
One.
is not from the Lunar games. AJ
That's
has his
okay.
first grab.
Pretty
Sure.
good guess, though, dude. It's a pretty good guess. Is 5 Tekken?
5 is from Tekken 3. Joe takes a point, and with that point, the game is now tied. AJ?
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna be honest, man. I am having trouble with this because I don't pay attention to this kind of stuff.
Mm.
Uh,
Well, the rest are really kind of tough.
yeah. Guess. Let's see. Honestly, I have no idea about the rest of these. I'm gonna be fully honest.
I'll be guessing too, friend.
For some reason, I'm getting the vibe 4. Is 4 Undertale?
4 is not Undertale. AJ's got his second strike. Joe?
Is 1 Castle Crashers?
1 is not Castle Crashers. Joe's got a strike. AJ?
Okay. Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you, bro. I'm struggling. I feel like I should know 10. but I don't.
It looks like
Yeah.
like it could be anything.
It's definitely an NES game. Not to give any hints, but that's got to be an NES game. I just don't know what.
Honestly, 12 looks like it's from a fighter.
I have no idea what 12. That is the most generic ass looking picture I've ever seen.
all these, man. All these, man. Except for, like, Doom, you know? Oh, let's see.
So I jumped on Doom, baby.
Dude, I don't blame you.
Sorry, you got Spyro and freaking Crash. I knew those ones too.
Has 5 been said yet?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
Joe got
taking
5.
three.
Okay.
We got 10, 12, 4, 2, 1, and 3. I don't know why I said it in such a weird order.
I'm just gonna say 12 is from Street Fighter.
12 is not Street Fighter. AJ is out.
Oh man.
Joe, it's up to you. You've got 2 lives left.
Oh God, is 3 Metal Gear Solid?
3 is not Metal Gear Solid. Another strike.
God, 3 is irritating to me so bad, dude.
Same, man.
I know, like that's so like Lunar was a good guess, dude. That's kind of what it looked like to me. File. Ugh. I got one more guess and then I'm a toast. So, although I feel like I should guess at 10, but whose turn is it?
It's your turn, Joe.
It's
I'm
my
out,
turn?
man.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're out. Oh, you're out. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I didn't even realize. 10 Metroid?
10 is not Metroid. Joe is out. Now, before I reveal the answers, you guys won't get points for this, but Joe, I just want to let you know that Metal Gear Solid and Metroid are both in this. You just named the wrong one.
Okay, so 2 is Metroid.
2 is Metroid, 12 is Metal Gear Solid.
Okay.
I should have known that.
Was Rayman Legends?
Okay, I wouldn't have got that. I was I was gonna say Fat Princess. That would my next guess would have won.
Obviously, 2 was Super Metroid. 3 was
Resident Evil. I was gonna say that was my first
Oh,
instinct, but I just kept saying to
man.
myself, I literally, I'm stupid. I don't remember there being a map. I'm so dumb. I don't remember there being a map.
And then we move on to 4, which AJ said Undertale. It had tail in the name. It was DuckTales.
DuckTales. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And we also had number 10, which
Was it
was a new game,
No.
Shovel Knight.
Oh, okay. Shovel Knight. I thought it was Mega Man or something like that. Yeah, definitely. Well, it's so funny. I'm like, definitely NES because it looks like a
Yeah.
So, guys, tonight the quiz is going to go into overtime. We do have
Oh,
a tiebreaker
shoot.
question. First person to correctly name the answer gets the win. No, if there's no answer, it will be a tie. There won't be a photo pop up. I'm just going to read out a question.
Okay, cool.
On the PS3, there was a series of mini games. What was the name of the game series called?
The fuck does that mean, dude?
There was actually a couple of mini games here.
What were these
Compilation.
games called? They were called a certain type of game.
Go ahead. I don't know. I don't.
I mean, could you clarify what you mean? Because I can think of at least a couple of mini game compilations. I was thinking, was it a series or was it like?
Series of mini games on the PSP. What were they called?
PSP?
or PS3?
PSP.
PSP?
PSP. You said 3 earlier.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry, PSP.
Okay.
Oh, series of mini games? I mean, there's quite a few of them.
Yeah.
No. No.
I
God.
no idea.
It was a series. There's multiple games. Is Patapon? That's like a music game. I wouldn't say that's a mini game.
Yeah.
That's Pixel Heart games, but that wasn't really mini games. Bro.
Give you guys 10 seconds.
I don't know, man. There's a game called
Alright.
like. There's a game with it's got a name. It's called like Wild. I know what you're talking about. It's like a million mini games.
I'll say you're both miles off the track. And
All right, forget it.
Wrong.
No,
So
no.
the answer we were looking for and Jack got it. It was pretty simple. They were just called the minis.
Oh,
That's not
Yeah,
quite mini
the-
games though. There was like shmups and stuff. I thought you were meaning like party games, like Mario Party stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so-
it was a certain type of game, and the series they were called the minis on the PSP.
hey, so all that matters is I didn't lose.
But tonight, still undefeated in Quiz's quiz is AJ because we had a draw. Congratulations.
care.
Yeah.
Drawing with AJ is
Beating
probably
AJ,
as good
yeah.
as I'll ever do. So I'll take it.
And if you guys enjoy the quiz,
Obvious.
I can announce finally tomorrow night we'll premiere the first ever episode of Who Wants to Be a Game Collector. So check out the YouTube for the countdown. I will post that up either tonight or tomorrow morning. But tonight we have our first two contestants. We have Nicola versus Tristan. It is a full half an hour, full long episode of a game show. Pavel's gone really out of his way to make this show. It's awesome. We
It is
have
cool.
editor Joe. I'm doing the hosting. We have 16 different contestants, one winner. It's going to be one episode a week. So, yeah, check that out tomorrow night. And I hope you guys enjoy. A few months in the making this. So I'm really, really excited to finally get it out.
Yeah, it'll be cool, and it's like all done too. So it'll like you don't have to wait. It should come out pretty consistent.
Nice.
A lot of fun.
And
too.
then season 2 will be coming soon. I guess we might see AJ in season 2.
No, well, good. Well, I'm freaking bowing out then. You need another host. You need a girl to hold up the round one sign to something. I can do that. I'll be Vanna. Pavel has done an awesome job. Just get a
Yeah, 100%. We're actually talking.
thumbnails, his friggin' artwork. and
We're
everything.
saying that we don't
Really
think
awesome.
the quiz is going to be as awesome because we think the new series that we're doing on the podcast is so much better than the old questions that we were doing, and like I feel like quiz is going to new levels every week. It's awesome.
Wait till they start seeing the physical challenges, dude. When you got to
Dude,
pull the
the
flag out.
Halloween quiz that we had went for an hour. That was so insane. Oh,
That
my
one-
that was.
That one was great, but let's not talk about the quiz in case we screw something up. Let's say something we're not supposed to. The
All right.
donkey show was great. Never mind. Let's talk about the donkey.
Hey guys, I've got some memes from the Discord. So
All right.
if you guys aren't, feel free to your exclamation point Discord or check out the link in the descriptions. It's free to join, and we've got a big community over there. And then each week, I'm getting you guys to post in your memes and pickups and questions, and we will get them on the podcast. So here are the memes sent in this week. Only Star Wars fans will see it.
Yeah, I see it, dude.
That's cool.
Darth Vader's balls, right? No, I'm just kidding. It's the X. Whatever.
We have sheet costumes. Bullshit, ape shit, piece of shit. Shit hits the fan. Sheets and giggles. And crooked shoe.
I go with piece of sheet. That one's pretty.
Oh my god.
Yo, I like it. Yeah, that thing's not that truck's not that's not designed to look pretty. It's for apparently going into war. He's literally building war trucks. Every time I see that truck mentioned, he's like, you can shoot it with a machine gun. You can drop anvils on it. You can blow it up. I'm like, what is this for, man? I just need my groceries, dude.
You can shoot with an arrow. And here's one that I uploaded to the Discord that I thought was funny. How many rounds can you go? If I get the ray gun from the mystery box, then about 55.
Are you impressed? You know,
Those are the names of this week, guys. Thanks so much for everyone who sent them in.
No, thank you. I always get excited and I get a notification on Twitter when someone's like retweets me or something. I'm like, oh, that's nice. It's always some fake not chick account. Like I'm like, oh yeah.
No,
She
it's
loves
the one-
video
it's
games.
The one that you just blocked like an hour ago, and they're back.
You know. she's like, slam my booty, come lick my. And I'm like, yeah, you love my PSP game I just posted. I could tell you.
Yeah, for sure,
Big
for sure.
fan.
It's
I'm
like,
sure that
some weird comment that you've said, and you're like, why did I even
Yeah.
say that?
in between slamming your booty, you like to get a good, Game Boy session. Sure. All right, whatever. I don't know. That was awesome. You want to do some
And
pickups?
before
Or?
we get into our pickups, let's
All
show
right.
off the Discord pickups.
Oh,
for the
okay.
week.
Let's do
All
it.
right, cool.
So Trickster had some new pickups. We've got some Xbox games.
No, nice Metal Slugs.
Spy vs. Spy is so much
Nice.
fun.
I never played that version of Spy vs. Spy. I literally used to play that on the Sega Master System, and I loved that game when I was a kid.
Dude,
What's that game like?
I used to play with my brother, and we just used to have fun killing each other. That's what I remember.
Dude, I'm gonna check
the
that
Master
out.
System. The
Is that
Master
Xbox?
System is so underrated.
Oh yeah, dude. Is that Spy
And
vs.
then we moved down to PS5 Collector's Edition of Athena.
No, that's a this
Athenia?
Eterna Noctis. So that's a badass like Castlevania 2D action type game. And as far as I know, it only got that USK release. It hasn't gotten a release anywhere else in the West. Like no ESRB. There's no Japanese copy as far as I know. Maybe there is. I don't think so. There might be a Korean one, but I don't know. That's
No, that there is in the USK. So you see how there's the 2 ratings on the system? That's just how
Yeah.
PAL get their collector's editions for all regions.
okay. Well, those 2 labels are on every version of the game.
Yeah.
Even the non-collector's editions. So
We got some new pickups from Lane. Coffee
Hey.
Talk, New Star Ocean, Disco Elysium on
this is all amazing.
Good game.
Here.
so
Yeah, all of these are
Tapering
freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I'm playing Trepang right now. That game is sick, dude. I'm not.
I'm going to get Star Ocean.
Heck yeah! Look at that. It
I've
doesn't
heard
say
good things about Coffee Talk as well.
no download required. So Coffee Talk is one of the few like visual novel type games that actually looks pretty fun. But yeah, that Moonrider game too is badass. That's like a Genesis 2D action game. That's the same people that made. I think they made what the heck is it? Blazing Chrome. I'm pretty sure that's the same people.
Nice. We got some new Switch pickups from Cyrus, as we know Cyrus is going for the full Switch collection. We got the new Pokemon games. We got is that Coffee Talk the Collector's Edition?
It looks like it. Looks like it. He's got Demon X Machina too. That's a good game.
Chocobo Racing GP.
Got some shmups in there. I see Crisis Swing. I think that game's freaking amazing.
Didn't
This
they
looks
shut
weird
down
on
the
the
chip
top.
systems?
The Nintendo label with the black spine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's so funny is like I look at these pictures. I probably don't notice the rarest thing. I'm gonna say the goat in this picture by far is Pretty Princess Party. Don't let me tell you I didn't see. I don't think I didn't see that. That game is and just so you know, I also own Pretty Princess Party. So let's go. You got fine taste, sir. I
We got some
literally have.
more pickups from Trickster. We got Project
Oh.
Zero 2, Crimson Butterfly on the Xbox. Nice.
Nice.
You already got your Air Twister. I'm jelly. Mine hasn't come yet.
The
want
Xbox
that
version
game.
is so much harder to find than the PS2 version.
Interesting. Like that might be the same case for PAL. So the PAL version's more expensive than the Xbox version.
Is that because
And
it's
I'm
the
pretty sure the
director's cut?
Project
Is it
Zero
a
games,
content?
the North American versions all got reprinted, so that makes sense.
Does it actually have any content with the director's cut or whatever, or no?
Yeah, it does. I think it has an additional ending or a bit more.
Oh, that's cool.
Not a whole lot, much extra, but I'm pretty sure there's a bit extra there.
And those are all the Discord pickups for the week. So if you guys want to see your pickups, jump over in the Discord, scroll down to podcast, and find the little group that says pickups to show, and we'll show them off on the podcast.
Well, so one last thing I want to point out. That Air Twister game, I believe that's the strictly limited one.
Yeah.
And that game is getting a retail release on Switch and PS5. but the only PS4 copy available that I know of right now, maybe it'll come out later, is that strictly limited copy. So if you're into PS4 collecting, like you're a nerd like me, and that's like your thing, that copy is probably I would get it. And then like I wouldn't open it, and then I would get like the retail copy and play it if you really want to play it. That's what I would suggest. That's what I'm
Well, thanks everyone for sending in your pickup. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Speaking of pickups, you guys want to show off your stuff for the week?
Yeah.
Sure.
Before we who wants to go first? Sorry, didn't mean to.
Go ahead. What do you want? What you got, AJ?
All right. Well, before I show before I get into the actual pickups, I do have something kind of cool I want to show. It is a pickup, but I don't know for how long.
Sure.
So, cool story behind this PSP.
Mm-hmm.
I bought this for $25 at the yard sale with no box. Because I bought a Vita, a PSP, and some games. $25.
Nice.
No, that's right. It was $50 for everything, but the PSP came out about $25. Here's what gets funny. There was no box for this thing. I went to the local game store right after the yard sale, and the guy's like, "Oh, I know you're into completing boxes and stuff. We got this PSP box, and the serial numbers actually matched the PSP that was at the yard sale. So somehow, the game store got the box for the PSP I bought at the yard sale. That was a very funny story.
Really cool, dude.
Did you tell the guy at the game store? That
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
And then
I
you
thought it was
just said
such a cool.
like the modern day Cinderella story.
Reunited.
I came in with the PSP and he had the box of the numbers.
Dude, yeah, seriously.
The clock struck midnight.
I had to pick it up. I had to pick up the box, but and then I wanted to show off something I thought was really cool, and it's a Gundam. It is SD Gundam on the Vita here. This is the English version. What's really cool about this is it's a multi-cartridge Vita game.
That's really weird.
One cart is the install cart. Other cart is a play cart.
Wow.
So in order for you have to install this game, like a PS4 game.
So be careful if you buy one online.
Yeah.
Make sure
basically.
you're getting both.
Exactly. I thought that was a cool little thing. All right, so now the actual pick.
Was that
That
Japan,
is
Asia? Or?
Region 3. Region 3.
Okay.
So I got a bunch of stuff. I'll start with the smaller stuff. I have a couple special editions and stuff, but
All right.
so I picked up this here, the Etrian Odyssey collection. Yep,
Nice,
this
dude.
is the English version.
Yeah, I grabbed that a while back. That thing's expensive.
Dude, I paid $60 for it. So I
That's
don't know if
not
it's gone
bad.
up.
I think I paid more than that when I freaking pre-ordered it. That's
And then I got
going to be worth a ton of money. No
Oh,
doubt. Absolutely.
and then I got a Sega CD game,
Final Fight.
Final
There,
Fight
that-
CD.
One of my favorites. I used to own that as a
Fortunately,
kid.
really good port. Really good port.
Amazing, dude. The sound is absolutely amazing, and I literally have such a vivid memory. I remember one night I had like my buddy sleep over, and we were in the basement, and we were playing that, and I just kept saying Hagar smash, Hagar smash, I was yelling it like over and over. I remember my mother coming downstairs at like 2 a.m, like I'll never forget it. That game.
That's
So
amazing.
good, dude. Oh, that was such a good game, bro.
Oh yeah, me and my partner, we've been playing it together. It's been amazingly fun co-op. So-
Looks great too.
Oh yeah, unfortunately missing the booklet, but
Ah,
picked up
yeah,
Rhapsody.
Rhapsody. Yeah, I've been meaning to pick that up. That's on the
I played a little bit.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Amazon's got a buy 2 for 3 special right now, and that's on the list if anyone's interested.
Picked up some Vita stuff because I'm a weirdo. Malay Chronicle. This is a very weeby like dungeon crawler kind of a thing. It uses the Vita's touch features and whatnot. It's very much a weeby. I'm pretty sure it's a 3D RPG, but I'm not going to play it yet,
okay.
so haven't had the chance to play a lot since the move.
Yeah, RPGs in Japanese.
Last time you were on, you were going for the full North American Vita set. How far along are you now towards the full set?
I'm around 60 in, so
Yeah.
picked up Lost Dimension, This is a phenomenal JRPG for the Vita.
That's a good one. That came out on
Yeah.
PS3 as well, I believe, right?
Yeah.
It did. I used to have the PS3 version, but I sold it because mine had some damage. So, Mary Skelter for the Vita.
Hey,
Hang
that's what
on.
I'm talking about.
Is
That's
that a
an
cover
expensive
variant,
one.
that version of Mary Skelter?
No, it's a reversible cover. I thought the reversible cover looked a bit cooler, so Figsy, I picked this one up because of you, good sir.
Figsy, you're still a sicko for immediately noticing that cover was not normal. Like, immediately, he's like, "That's not the standard cover." Immediately, like,
Just to add to that, I don't collect Vita games.
I know,
Yeah.
and that's an expensive game, so I'm sure that's why you've probably noticed it. But like,
So-
it's not a popular game
In the
let's put it
PAL
that way.
region, Mary Skelter's like top 3 most expensive game.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
Yeah, I think in
I have
America
a-
it's like 100.
AJ, I recommend playing Dark Cloud. It is my
Yeah.
RPG.
It's a fun game.
That's why I picked it up. It's because you spoke so
It's
highly of
clean.
it. I never played it, so yeah. I mean, it's like
It's a really nice copy, dude.
it is. It's like the manual even looks really nice.
Nice.
The disc
Did you get
was
part two?
inside of a little case.
Part
I've not
two?
gotten part 2 yet. I am if I see if I like it, I'll pick up part 2.
So
Joe,
just
you're
on
gonna love it. So
part 2 got different names in the East and the West, I guess. In America, part 2 is called Dark.
That's Dark Cloud 2.
And
You guys are called Crowd Chronicles.
yeah,
or something.
in the PAL
Yeah.
region, it's called Dark Chronicle, which is quite interesting.
oh yeah, Joe, you're gonna love this one.
I already saw what it is. That I do. love
Greatest
that.
3 and 4.
That's a really, really good. It's a great game, dude. That's,
yeah.
that's one of those like. I still play that game. I still revisit that game quite often. It's one of the best in the series. Looks fantastic. It's also like one of those games that has some value, but it's not insanely expensive too.
Oh, yeah.
You probably find it for like 50, 60 if you
Yeah,
look
yeah.
at it. Yeah, it's not.
I'm
too bad.
surprised. I'm surprised at how cheap it is for a shmup. Picked up this. I'm not really a big Inuyasha fan, but I'm trying to get every JRPG for the PS2, PS1, and PS3. So picked up the Inuyasha RPG for the PS2.
Yeah, nice one. That's why I was my comment quickly that Mario asked.
Yeah.
He asked if the PS4 port of Dark Cloud runs better than the PS2. And I got the Platinum Trophy on PS4. Didn't have any bugs at all. It has trophies. I actually had a way better experience than my first time playing it, which is saying a lot. So definitely check out the PS4 version. I think it's like $8.99, and it's available in the PS2 to PS4 section on the PS4 store.
Picked up Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Wrong game. Valkyrie
Yeah.
Profile.
Nice.
The 2. So
Yeah, I have that. I grabbed that too. It's a great series.
Picked up Aqua Teen Hunger Force is on Ninja Pro
Nice,
Am.
bro. I got that a couple weeks ago. Yeah,
Good game. Good game.
it's
Well,
weird.
it's not. Yeah, it's not a good game, but that's what makes it a good game. If that makes sense.
Dude, it's all about the characters. That's a
Oh, yeah.
funny game. Yeah, dude.
Picked up Destiny Connects, the TikTok Travelers. So one of the NIS America titles I still needed. So
Pretty obscure RPG right there.
I also picked up for the Genesis
Oh, nice.
Ley Lancer limited edition. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not. It's a brand new release,
Yeah.
and it has a slipcover. And on the inside here,
Mhm.
also, can we just talk 1 second here? We just talk about how us collectors will do weird stuff. Like this came with a piece of plastic on the back. Show what's in there. I cut the saran wrap and put it in the in the inside of the game.
Yeah, but that makes
But it-
more
Dude.
sense to me than a metal coin.
Yeah, right.
Bro,
But what I
AJ,
love, yeah,
if a game if I might have to open the game and there's a cool sticker on the cover, I will carefully cut the sticker out and like wrap it in saran wrap and put
Yeah.
it in the case because
I'm
I
glad
like
I'm
the
alone,
sticker.
then.
You're not
Yeah.
alone. I just want you to know I completely
Cool.
understand what you're doing.
but I love the color of the cartridge here. And
It's
what's really
almost
cool
like they're
about this,
selling it and they expect people to just never open it.
yeah, right. But I've actually played this. It's a really good shmup, and there's a really cool story behind it. This was never released in America, and a company got the rights to it. They they translated it and put it onto the physical cartridge. So next
Did get
up,
a PAL release though, I think on the Mega Drive, right, or something like that.
oh, I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it ever did. Because I remember, yeah, I thought I heard it was translated for the first time. So I could be wrong.
Maybe. No. I mean, it came out on the Genesis. I just don't know if it was only Japan or if it.
I think it was only Japan. So
Gotcha.
before, so now the rest of these, I have 3 more games, and then I have some special editions. So we've got Suikoden 2.
Very nice.
Man.
Before I moved, I traded in a lot of my extra stuff I didn't need, so I was able to get this on trade.
Nice, dude.
And I got this on trade as well. That was a Destiny.
Dude. Very nice.
And then the final game I picked up, I think I may have showed this off last time I was on, but I don't know. It came in, I think, a couple of days after. But Thousand Arms.
Oh, I don't. That's one I don't actually have.
And what's really cool is I'm very appreciative of this. It actually has the memory card stickers.
Oh, that's sick, bro.
The original pamphlet telling you to, take this into Atlas to get a CD.
Nice.
And the original lenticular card. So
there's literally 2 PS1 RPGs I want. That one? I'm sorry, 3, because I forgot I need Vandal Hearts 2. I need that, Vandal Hearts 2, and I want Valkyrie Profile. And I'm done. But Valkyrie Profile is, yeah.
I've
it's up there.
Because it'll be a while before I re-buy these expensive PS1 games. The only games I want are like $500.
You have Tales of Destiny 2? I got that one.
Not yet, but I'll
yeah. It didn't get a PAL release, so I don't.
Yeah. All right, so here's the big boys. This arrived.
Those were those Tales of Destiny is Suikoden 2 or like your appetizers?
No. Sorry,
Biggsy,
I mean
you're
size
going
wise.
next. You're going next, Biggsy. I'm going third.
I mean size wise. Picked up this bad boy. I don't know.
I didn't see you post that.
You
man.
literally
That
got the
was
back
very
up so
good.
we can see it.
Yeah, it is insane. It's the Yakuza 5 edition PS3. I've been wanting this thing for ages, and this thing looked unused when I bought it, aside from the stickers on the box. And what's hilarious is this comes with like a bunch of cool goodies. One of the funniest ones to me is a beach towel. So, yeah. Next up, I picked up this locally, and I originally bought it to use it. I thought it was open, but I think this is still sealed, so it's not going to be open. It's the Resistance 3 Doomsday Edition Move Bundle.
Nice with the gun.
And I don't know what you guys can see there or not, but
Yeah,
there's a seal there, and that's on both sides. I don't think this has even been open. So, like, yeah.
Hey, Jay, I'm just pulling your Instagram up for a second to show off that Yakuza console on the inside.
Yeah.
Beautiful looking
You-
console.
Oh wow, I love the gold controller that comes with too. That's fucking cool, man.
Oh, yeah. It comes with a USB stick, beach towel, controller decals, and the controller. And, yeah, I mean, I was just stoked to finally get one.
And if you guys haven't already, be sure to go and give Atari Fanboy 1977 _ a follow on Instagram to see more awesome stuff just like this.
The next pickup I got
Ooh, what do you got there? I've never seen this. What is
is the
this?
Sorcery Saga, Curse of the Great Curry God.
It's just rare. It's
Things
literally
bad.
rare that I see
Can-
a game that I've just never seen
can-
before. I've never seen that before.
Could you put it back on full screen for a minute, man?
Yeah.
So this comes with something really, really, really weird. Let me go ahead and get this out here.
Curry? Does it come with curry?
No, it does not come with curry, but it does come with a curry bowl, a curry bib, and a spoon, and a curry spoon. So I thought that was so cool, man. It's one of those Vita special editions you just don't really see or hear anyone talking about, but it was pretty cheap. It's like you can get them for like $60-$70 brand new. So moving on, Figsy, you were talking about how you hate special edition with pins. Well, I got some bad news for you here. Legend of Heroes, Trolls of Cold Steel, the Lionheart edition for the PS3.
That thing's pretty gorgeous, though.
Oh yeah, it is. But all it comes with, Figsy,
Yeah, but this
is
is a
a-
smart collector's edition. How they done this
Yeah.
one.
this empty box here has a little pin in it, and,
Yeah.
and that's all it is.
Wow.
Yeah. Now the last pickup I have.
But just on that collector's edition, you know how it's meant to work is so that's the first one, but there's a slot in there that's empty, and the reason is you're meant to put the second game in there. That's why.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
So they made it empty, so you once the second game came out, it filled up the slot, which is really cool.
All right, one more pickup here, and that is another one of my PS3 Holy Grails. So the Yakuza 5 PS3 was one. This was another one, and this is the Tales of Symphonia Collector's Edition.
I used to want this. I gave up on it and just bought the Steelbook.
And I got both.
Like one of the best looking Steelbooks on PS3 inside it.
Oh yeah, for sure. I got this and the Legend of Heroes Frozen Cold Steel Collector's Edition for like $150. I was like, I cannot turn those down for that price.
The first or the second one? Oh, the Legends. Sorry,
yeah, Legend of Heroes.
No,
you're good. No, you're all good. Yeah, I got both of those for $150. I could not turn that down for that price. So
very cool, man.
Like the Steelbook's $100 alone. Probably more. Like I'm looking at prices like from 3 years ago, so it could be anything today.
But yeah, that's all my pickups. So
that was
badass, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you got some PS1 bangers, got a freaking console. Dang, man.
I got no pickups, but I pulled some really cool things out of the
I got these coins, man.
that I don't think I've showed to you guys before. So, firstly, we have the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Special Edition. Now, this isn't just a slip cover; it's a steelbook, and it comes with the art book as well. You might notice it's a little bit wider than normal games.
Every time I see that in the States, it's missing the slipcover in our book. Like every time.
Comic book. So it comes with the comic, and then it's got one of the best looking steelbooks on
That
PS4.
is really awesome. Is that Beautiful Joe in the middle there?
Is it?
I think so.
And
He's Capcom, right?
Minty.
Capcom, right?
I'm pretty happy with that.
That's cool, man. I'm trying to get Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on PS4. That game's pretty expensive, actually.
Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. Always was expensive. Like, even when the PS3 games were cheap, it was still one of the most expensive games.
Yeah, I'm trying to
get
the PS4
next one. I've got a couple of double and triple packs for PS4 I thought I'd show off. So
dude, those are always cool to see.
Tales of Xillia triple pack. It's got Tales of Visceria, Tales of Berseria.
Oh, that's cool.
Berseria, the definitive edition. All for
Is that expensive, Figsy, or is it pretty cheap?
I think it was like more than a normal game. I think it was like $80 or something when it came out. But like, you know, these games aren't cheap games, so it did make sense. And then the next one, we've got a double pack from Asia. This is one of my favorite. So here we have The Last of Us Remastered and Bloodborne, the Old Hunters.
That's
edition.
cool.
This includes all the DLC of both games in one pack, which is really cool. Like Bloodborne, in my opinion, has got the best DLC of any video game.
That is sick, dude.
It's a really cool pack. Like there's huge Bloodborne collectors and Last of Us collectors out there. Like this is really hard to find. So,
well, I mean, it's literally like, what is the finest the PS4 has to offer us?
Yeah,
like,
the two best games on PS4 are right here.
Yeah. I mean, Last of Us is a PS3 game, but it's I mean, it's like, dude, that thing's nice.
Early years of PS4, these games sold consoles.
Can I see the spines too on the?
Yeah.
Are the DLC codes on the disc?
Oh, dude,
discs?
I would assume so, but it's sealed, so I can't confirm.
I love when the spine has like Asian, like either Chinese or Japanese on it and English like that. I love that, dude. That's so cool.
There's actually so many of these packs on PS4 that I stopped collecting them. I've got them all, bar one on PS3. Up here, you can see all the white spines. But there's so many on PS4 that I just went for the Bloodborne one because it's one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, that's all I don't know. For you guys this week.
Cool.
You're up, Jay.
Sweet. All right. I got a bunch of stuff. So the first thing I picked up was this game. It's called NASCAR Arcade Rush.
Ooh.
And I'm not really into like NASCAR per se, but this is like an arcadey racer game. Like it's kind of it's not like a sim game at all. And it kind of looks really fun. I have no idea if it's any good. But it was pretty cheap. It was on sale. And it is a game mill game. That's a little concerning. I heard that they're not the greatest company in the world. So I don't know if it's any good. But it looked cool, and like I said, I'm into this sort of thing. It's like one of those subsets I like to collect. I like little arcade racers, like I like Hot Shot Racing and freaking like all those games. And then I got Guilt. So Reggie has been playing this on his channel. It's pretty badass. Apparently, it's like it was a Stadia exclusive, and since Stadia did real well. It's now ported to like other consoles, and they came out with the physical, and it got released on PS4 and PS5. I don't know if there's a Switch copy. There might be, but yeah, I got this from Video Games Plus. They had some copies in stock if anybody's looking. So that's and it's like what it is. It's like a survival horror game kind of, but it's like artistically more on the lines of like Little Nightmares. I'd say it's kind of like a dark cartoonish vibe. So like a Nightmare Before Christmassy feel, I guess I'd call it. It's like it's dark, but it's not like it's still cartoonish. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? It's not scary. Yeah. It's like still kind of like artistic, I guess, or whatever. So I also have been trying to pick up RPGs on the PS4, and this was super cheap. So I grabbed Sword Art Online, Hollow Realization.
Nice. 5 Sword Art Online games on PS4. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude, this was like $15 or something. It looks like an action RPG, but it does say you can play online 1 to 4 players. That sounds fun. I also picked up God Eater 3.
Nice.
So I want to get all of. So another thing I want to get like all like anime games basically.
Attack on Titan and God Eater.
I want all the, and I want all the Dragon Ball games, and I want all the One Piece games, and I don't know if I want all the. I don't know if I want all the Naruto games. There's a lot of Naruto games, but maybe
I'm doing that right now, and I'm like doing the PS2, and there's 6 Naruto games on PS2. Like
there's a lot, yeah. So I'll probably
like 9 that are on PS3.
I'll probably get to that point where I grab them because they're not expensive or anything. I'm sure I'll have no problem finding them. But yeah, there's I think all 3 God Eaters are on PS4, right? 1, 2, and 3, or is it just?
Yeah, and interestingly enough, we didn't get the first one in PAL, so the first one only got a North American.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pick them all up.
Do you know what kind of game is that? Is it like a Dynasty Warriors kind of a thing, or is it like an RPG?
I believe it is more RPG-ish. You can play with 2 to 8 players online, it says here, but as far as I know, I think it's kind of more like a Monster Hunter type-y game. I would say
gotcha.
It would be my guess. It looks kind of like that, like a Monster Hunter clone.
You just reminded me of Berserk.
Maybe somebody here knows more than me, but I believe that's what it is. What about Berserk?
That's another one to like. It's a must-have in that.
Oh, I got 2 copies of that bad boy. Yeah, I had a copy of that, and then when it got reprinted, I bought a sealed copy because why not?
And it's
already get a copy.
Didn't take long to sell out that one.
Yeah. So I picked up this.
Let's go for the dog out
as well, and dude, this has got some weight to it. So I kind of curious to see what's in here. I got Under the Waves, PS4. It also came out on PS5. This is a Quantic Dream game.
Huh.
So if it's like they're the people that made Heavy Rain, Detroit Becomes Human, and all that stuff. And this is their newest game, and it is like an underwater exploration type game. And I watched people play it online, and it looked freaking awesome and like really immersive, and like the graphics looked awesome. And I absolutely cannot wait to play this. Like I'm really looking forward to this game. It looks super fun. And I'm not sure what is in here. God damn, this thing is heavy, man. It's got to have something nice in here. This has got to be a serious manual or something that's seriously heavy.
It's just wet and it's
got
heavy.
some.
It's wet.
It's got some beef to it. Yeah, it's full of chum. Yeah, that's what it is. You open it up. So I grabbed this as well. Mr. Gimmick.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
So this is a limited run game, but like it doesn't say limited run on it on the cover anywhere or anything like that.
Which I hate.
Which is interesting, but if you do look like right above the barcode, I don't know if you can see it. You probably won't be able to. No, I can't.
Yeah, I can see it. It's got limited run games in the.
Yeah, it says limited run games right above the barcode.
It doesn't got the number on the spine or anything like that.
No, it's like a partner release or whatever. It's got the sweet, really awesome back artwork that limited run games likes to do. Like that looks great. Anyway, looks really bad. This is,
and I'm sure it was full price
before.
Never on sale like all limited run games.
Oh no, this was on sale. So right now,
okay, that's cool.
This is literally, if in my opinion, if you're into PS4 collecting, right now is the best time ever because they're clearing out stock, and literally like Best Buy and Walmart are clearing out stock. Like they don't even want that game. They're not even going to sell that shit anymore. So they're going to be clearing out everything they got. So keep an eye on Best Buy. I guarantee you they're going to have nutty deals on stuff. And then Black Friday's coming up, and you know the way it works now is Black Friday starts freaking September 8th now. So basically, there's all sorts of crazy deals already that you can get. And like these were so this game, Under the Waves, and I think God Eater or something. I can't remember. They were like buy 3 for 2, and they were all like $30 games. So I got all 3 of these for $60 or something like that.
Yeah, nice.
So $20 a pice.
Nice.
I'll take limited. Yeah, and I want this game. This is a port of a NES game. That is rad. Yeah, so this is like a NES game that I guess only got released in PAL and Japan. We never got it in America, and it got ported over. And it's supposed to be really awesome.
And now an American release. What irony!
I know, and I would not be surprised if there's a different variant cover from if you bought it from, because I got this from Amazon. I didn't get it from Limited Run, so
How
probably
cool would like an orange one look next year, or a red one, or something? The same design. That would be so awesome.
All right, so this next one's a little weird, but stick with me. I don't know what to say. It's called Willy Jetman Astro Monkey's Revenge. Now, most sane people probably wouldn't gravitate towards such a thing. First of all, it's a very odd box. Like, what a weird PS4 box.
Well,
Plus PS4,
hello,
wow.
Mr. Fancy Pants.
Yes, thank you. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like a 2D action game. It's kind of like a Metroidvania, but it's like almost like a shmup because you have like a jetpack and you can like fly around and fight your enemies. So it's you know, anything remotely resembling a shmup, I'm like, gotta have it, gotta buy it. And also like, gosh, it like really has like, it gives me like Cave Story vibes if you like Cave Story. And it also reminds me of if you ever played Blaster Master, and like, you know, like when you get out of the ship and you're just running around like a little jackass.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that. I don't know why. It's got like that same.
That's the vibe I was getting. Master Blaster on the phone, right?
Yeah, and it just looks dope, dudes. And like, look it up. It's like this little indie game. It's probably getting no press. Nobody ever talks about it, but it looks good. Like I immediately bought it the second. I'd never heard of this game. And the second I looked up a video, I was like instantly buying, instant purchase. Like
I thought you were going to show off some Lego when you pulled it up.
dude, it's a weird. Isn't that that's the only thing about it I don't like? Is like, what the hell do I do with this box? Do I put it like this? Do I put it like, what do I do with this thing? It's not going on there like that. I'm not putting it like this. You can't even see it.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. I could do that, but that still looks like crap.
What does it come with?
I don't know. I mean, I can open it if you want. I'm not keeping it sealed if you want to see. We can open it. This is I don't think that Willie Jetman and Astro Monkey's Revenge is going to be the prize gem of my collection down the line. But you never know. Could be. You never know. We can see. Let's see what we got here. Unboxing for you. It's got a monkey turd in it, and that was unexpected. All right, let's see if I can do it without damaging it. It's always an issue. Oh my god, what does this come with? All right, so here's the game. Kind of like the artwork. Yeah. Got dragons, got like the thing it looks like from Fantastic Four. I don't know, it looks cool. It came with a manual or some sort, or a poster. Willy Wonka's what is this? I think it's a poster. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a big poster. Which I'm not gonna open it all because I'll never be able to put it back the right way.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool. Yeah, see, like I'm already lost. All right, there we go. And then what the hell is this? It looks like a goddamn freaking blood pressure cuff or something. I don't know what the. Oh, dude, this is dope. Dude, it comes with a little dude. All right, look at this guy. He's on like a little wire thingy, and it's got a USB.
That's
I
cool.
wonder what. So, what does this do? Oh shoot, man! Let's find out. Let's plug this bad boy in. Infects my work computer with some weird monkey virus. Got monkey pox. Oh! All right, here we go. Let's plug it in. What do we got? What does this thing do? All right, he's plugged in. Is there a button or something? What do you do, Mr. Monkey? Oh, you got a helmet that moves. The hell does this thing do? Oh, all right, I see. He lights up, bros. See that? See the light?
That's
Oh,
awesome.
shit. See if I can get it again. Yeah. See that?
That's
All
cool.
right. I don't know what you want that for. Oh, and also comes with a button. Everybody likes a button. And then a bag. A bag. It's kind of a cool bag, though. But yeah, it's a bag. It's a monkey sack. So I got a monkey sack. I got a little light up dude. I got a little button. That's kind of neat. And it wasn't expensive. I had no idea. I thought I was ordering a game. I had no idea I was even. It was like what I call a surprise collector's edition. So
Yeah,
like, I'm
those are the
like,
best.
I mean, not for me because I don't have no space. So like I specifically go out of my way to get the vanilla copy instead of the collector's edition, just because I don't have room for stuff. And then you end up with such like this weird, awkward shaped box like that. I don't know what to do with that, but that's kind of neat. But yeah, that's what it came with. And then, so this was a shocker. So check this out, dudes. I ordered a game from GameStop, which in and of itself, that's a. I'm muted. AJ, why don't you say I'm muted, man? You're the one on the show. Why is Chad telling me?
I thought it was from my end. My internet's not very good here. Where's Figsy? What happened to him?
I don't know. Figsy has diarrhea or something. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. He'll be right back. I'm not sure. All right. So I don't know if you heard what I said, but
Nothing, man. I was sorry, just moving the game around.
oh, man, I just told you guys my credit card number. All my you weren't listening. All right, you're lost. So I said wrecked him, damn near killed him. Anyway. So what I was saying is I ordered a game from GameStop, and I was amazed because it showed up. It's sealed, new, and not broken. And this was the game I got. So this actually showed up in good shape. It's new, it's sealed, it's got a wrap on it, like it's actually new. Which is the only way to buy from GameStop is if you want to buy a new game, is if it's like day one. That's the only time you can buy a game from them because they haven't had time to screw it up and give you a crappy copy. And even then, someone might have returned it within an hour, and you might get a crappy copy, but you're much more likely to get a copy. Anyway, either way, I got this game. I don't often buy like brand new games like this for $60, but I did because this game looks freaking badass. And everybody got me super hyped for it, and everybody who's played it says it's awesome. And it's one of those games where like the critics don't give it that great ravings, but everybody that I respect. The people, so I don't give a crap what critics are. I don't give a crap. I care about what like certain people I watch online think, basically straight up. Like there are certain people, and I just trust their opinion. And if they say they like it, I buy it. And they're, because if you're not 40 years old and you don't love RoboCop, you might not like this as much as me. But,
yeah, you're right. Like, I'd much rather listen to like Happy Console Gamer than some journalist who I don't know who works for some.
Oh yeah,
100%. Yeah,
because he plays games like me, and I see him having fun, and then I try those games and I've had fun, and he's having fun playing this game, so I'm going to play it.
Exactly, because if he likes Phantasy Star and he likes Ease and he likes all the games I like and all the stuff, I want to hear what he thinks, but I don't care. With somebody who's not into, like, what if someone plays Sea of Stars and they've never played Chrono Trigger and they've never played any of these old school games? They don't get why this is cool.
And then like it feels just outdated and slow.
Yeah,
the battle system doesn't make any sense. Where that's like the best part of the game, and
and that's why we could, and that's why for like I don't know several years all we got is action RPGs. There were no turn-based games because of that stupid attitude. And then, then like Octopath Traveler happened and they went, people like this shit, huh? Or whatever. There's tons of games before that too, but I'm just saying like that. I feel like brought it back a little bit. That there was an audience for old school turn-based combat. All right, I'm almost done. So I got RoboCop. Looks awesome. And then this is probably my biggest pickup for sure that I got this week. I'm excited about this. So I've actually talked about this on the show several times. And it's always been driving me nuts that I don't have this. So I finally bought the freaking game and I pulled the trigger on it. So I picked up Persona on PSP.
Oh, nice.
And I didn't get the collector's edition because I don't have the other collector's editions, but I did have the other two games. And now I'm very happy because I have all three of them. And
I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
Very, very, very happy because I've had these two for like years. So like, one of my best pickups ever was some random dude had a box of PSP games for $40, and he had these in there, dude. And he had Jeanne d'Arc, both Disc-Jayas, freaking Nightmare.
Podcast today and hear a guy going, "Yeah, my biggest regret is giving away a box of PSP games for $40."
$40, and just dude. Anyway, so like it was what. Yeah, dude. So anyway, I didn't have this one for a long time, and it just irritated the ever crap in me. And then all this Persona hype with the limited run doing PS3 portable and PS4 Gold, Persona 4 Gold, and everything. I'm just like, I can't take it anymore. I just need to do it. So I got it. So I'm very excited to have that. And I don't know. Now I don't know. I might want to pick up the PS1 copy someday, but I don't know. They're super expensive. I should be happy with these. All right, my last pickups.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Joe.
No, go ahead.
If you want to complete the Persona series, you need to get at least the North American Persona 2. It's a different game entirely.
Yes, it is a different game entirely. Yes, yeah. And so, isn't there isn't the new Persona 3 like remake different from the Persona 3 Portable too? Isn't that like a different game or something too? Or
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
yeah, I'm not that well versed in the Persona world. Honestly, I'm a newbie to. I picked it up when 5 came out, and everyone was like, "This is the greatest thing that ever happened." I'm like, "Whatever, if you guys say." I've never heard of it, but sure, let's try it. And I did love it. I actually played Persona 5 like 3 times.
Such a good game.
Loved it. Dude. I
No,
loved it.
I first picked up the Persona 4 Arena, and I thought like that was Persona 4, and I plugged it in expecting to play some RPG, and it was a fighting game.
Nah.
And I'm like, what is this? I mean, obviously, I realized how I played it.
That's wicked funny. All right, so here's my last pickup, and I posted it on Twitter, and it was my most successful tweet ever, dudes. I got retweeted by PlayAsia, so that was pretty cool. So I ordered these a million years ago. These are the Hori split pads.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Zelda Tears of the Kingdom editions or whatever from Japan. So these
look so
only,
good.
yeah, dude, these only came out in Japan. I don't think they are getting a Western release. I don't know if you're familiar with these are, but they're basically Joy-Con replacements, and they make it bigger for if you have big hands. Oh, let me show you this one first. So this is the one for if you have like larger hands, and it's got Link over on the mountain there with all the clouds, and on the right, I love this one on the left. I love that black and gold. So badass.
Looks nice.
Yeah, so these Joy-Cons don't have wireless, so you have to have them connected to the system for them to work. But they are, in my opinion, hands down. I don't mean to be a bad pop. These are the best way to play your Switch handheld, in my opinion. They're most comfortable. I love the feel of the buttons. I love the responsiveness of the analog, the dead zone. It's great for shmups. It's just freaking love it to death. I wish it had wireless more than anything, so I could play it vertically, in like shmup mode or whatever. That would be the best. And then if you have a little bit of smaller hands, they do have these versions. These are like they're not called the Split Pad Pro. They're called something else. I can't remember the Split Pad something. I don't freaking know, but these are like a smaller version. Same design, except if you notice on these ones, instead of the black, it's got that white and gold, which I thought that was kind of neat. So yeah, instead of the black. See that? So they both have the same design on the right, but then on the left, they have a little different design.
They did that, so you bought them both, didn't they?
They didn't have to. They could have made them the exact same, and I bought them both. Because in my mind, I'm like, I'll buy one from my girlfriend. Because wait a minute, I'm not going to let her open that. No, that's for me. I don't know why I said that. That's for me. And then also they had a cool little stand. Sorry, my last thing. And that is also a stand to complete the set. So if I really want to, I can put my Zelda OLED on my Zelda stand, put my Zelda awesome. Joy-Cons on it, and get my Zelda controller out, and then put on my Zelda underwear and my Zelda pajamas, and get my Zelda cup, my Cocoa cup. I'm just kidding. And my Zelda Snuggie. Actually, let me show you my other stand too. These are cool. I like these. I get this one too. This is the other Zelda one.
Nice.
Nice.
And then you can have your other Zelda Switch on that stand.
I can. And what's really neat, I don't know if you can see this, but this one has a thing so you can put it vertically.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Nice.
So I can play shmups with it, Briz. So I can put it down and put it on the table and put my little Pro Controller, and I can play shmups vertically in Tate mode. I'm sorry, I didn't do it right. It's Tate mode. That's the Joe from GameSack does it. Like I can't see or hear that word without hearing him do that in my mind. It's reached that point. Anytime I see the Tate mode, I hear Tate mode in my mind. It's so funny. And that's all my pickups. That was a lot of crap.
Those are some good ones, man.
Thursday show is better than Saturday's show. So that's like one thing. I'm like,
if you don't get any mail tomorrow, it'll be like, oh, I don't have anything for for the weekend.
Seriously. I'm gonna start.
Speaking of the weekend, guys,
splitting it up.
Evan's coming back on the show. Evan's got some really cool stuff to show off as well. We're going to start a new segment where we're going to be showing you guys different variants of games throughout the world. For example, games that have different covers in PAL region, Japan,
That's cool.
and North America. We're going to show the different covers and things like that. Also, be sure to check out the first episode of Who Wants to Be a Game Collector tomorrow night. That will be on my YouTube channel. You'll see the countdown timer pop up soon. And that'll be going once a week, the same time on Saturday nights for me. So it should be debuting Saturday morning if you're in America, or around lunchtime if you're in Europe. And yeah, AJ, thanks so much for coming back on the show. Still undefeated in the quiz. Well done.
Whatever.
On again soon.
Can I say one last thing before we go?
Yeah, of course.
Congratulations on 4K subs, friend.
Oh, cheers. We had a bumpy ride. We lost like 10 subs.
I know. That second, I was like,
we were almost there. So.
Let's help him get there. And he went down 5 subs. I'm like, I'm poisoned, apparently. I'm sorry.
And then it went back up to 4999, 3999. And then I looked at it again and I dropped another 10 subs. So I'm just like, I just ignored it until this morning and I looked and it was like 4,005. So. And let's all, Joe got to 69 subs, guys.
Nice.
I did. And somebody ruined it and already surpassed it. I'm at 70. Man, it's all right.
Oh.
I'm sure I'll call somebody a jerk so I can get back to 60.
No, don't subscribe. We're going to ask everyone to unsubscribe because if we ask them to subscribe, then we lost numbers, so.
I also think we should, instead of asking people to like and subscribe, we should ask people to leave hateful, nasty comments. I think that would actually be really more. We would probably get a lot more interaction. Just be like, roast me as hard as you can in the comments. Watch, we'll get like 1,000 comments. Like, damn it.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you guys on Sunday.
Night, everybody.
Bye.
You found the coolest place to be, the PlayStation Collector's Mix. Come on, won't you sing with me? Welcome to the show. Gather round the boys and girls, collectors from around the world. Let's show the people what they need to know. Welcome to the show. Gonna talk again when we got the fans. Gonna put their knowledge to the test. Gonna laugh and meet, gonna live the dream. Gonna show you things you've never seen. Gonna sing the song to the break of dawn. Gonna run this party all night long. So come on everybody, let me see you dance. Get yourself ready for one more chance.